Hey Mena Warriors, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel where you can expect weekly videos from me all about menopause, and just to give you a sense that you can actually feel even better post-menopause than you did before menopause. And if you're stuck in that horrible situation of perimenopause, you're feeling overwhelmed and confused, message me because I've got so many tips and resources that I can share with you to help you feel better. So today I'm actually going to be talking about 5 foods that are going to help you lose weight effectively, fast, and maintain that weight loss. I talk to so many ladies who've either they've got flabby arms, they've got the expanding middle, they've lost their bum, it's all gone droopy, or it's kind of vanished. And I want to sort of explain to you that there's various things that we can do which are really simple. You might find you're eating some of these already, so it'll give you that faith that you're eating the right sort of things. I also speak to so many ladies who are, you might be doing the same. I did the same to begin with until I learned about all this. You're putting on weight, so you're doing more cardio. Stop the cardio, replace your cardio with strength training. It will make the biggest difference. You are restricting what you're eating. We need to eat. We need to eat to lose weight. Yes, there is a certain logic around the calories in versus calories out, but when you're eating healthy, plentiful foods, the right kind of foods that are going to stimulate your metabolism, not put your body into a state of stress, that is going to allow your body to release the fat and the bloating and the fluid also that you're hanging on to. On that point, when your body is under stress and it's in a state of toxification, and I'm not talking about like halo detox here. I'm talking about just, if you're eating a lot of processed foods, you're drinking a lot of alcohol, you're eating the sort of the fast foods, your body might just need a bit of time for it to start to release fat. That's quite normal. When I take on ladies in my fit community, sometimes they say, I'm not losing weight yet. It's just like, ditch the scales for a start, because when you're doing exercise like we do in my fit community, you're replacing fat with muscle, which is a good thing. So the scales aren't a great indicator in any case. It's really how are you feeling. Do you feel sluggish through the day? If you are, that's a sign that you need to do something different. So today it's 5 foods that are going to help you reduce that weight, purify your body, but not in a sort of an angelic way. This isn't chicken and broccoli and water for the rest of your life, just easy steps. And you might find number 5, I've left it to the end because it's one of those that I think people think, oh no, I can't eat that, it's going to make me fat. It's one of my favorite things. I eat part of one of these literally just about every single day. I think they work wonders. So firstly, if you think you don't have the time to look after yourself and make a few changes, you are wrong. This is the only body that you have, and it's up to us to prioritize it. And I understand, I'm a single mum. I've had the younger children while I was getting my life sorted out too. I do all the stuff. I run 2 businesses. I now live in 2 different parts of the country, and it's up to us to actually take just a few minutes to learn what the things that can help us, and also to take action on the things that are going to improve our life. The actions that you take or don't take today define your tomorrow. And just think that compounded over the course of a year, that has big consequences. This isn't about suddenly jumping on the scales tomorrow and being like 8 pounds lighter. This is about small, easy steps that you can take every day to improve the state of your body, to reduce inflammation. Inflammation is another big thing. Again, if you're eating a lot of sugar, refined flour, refined pastas, that sort of thing, white pasta, white rice, you are increasing inflammation in your body. Alcohol does the same. That is something that can contribute to leaky gut. It can contribute to inflammation in the body on the whole. It can also increase your risks of developing things like heart disease and cancers. So inflammation, even low-grade inflammation over a long period of time, is incredibly detrimental. The foods I'm sharing with you today help to reduce, they are anti-inflammatory. So not only are they going to stimulate your metabolism, not only are they going to help you burn fat faster, they're also anti-inflammatory. So they're going to have a healing effect on your body. I really want you to understand it's not just one thing. It's a myriad of chemical reactions that take place in our body that all have a knock-on impact to how we feel on on the daily basis overall, how well you're sleeping, what the energy is that you have, your mental health, because our mental health is incredibly tightly linked to our gut health. And if you're feeding your body the wrong stuff, it's going to have a negative impact on your mental health too. So it is all about balancing our hormones, reducing inflammation, doing the things that are going to work for you. If you are doing like you're finding that you're gaining weight and you've thought, right, okay, well, I'm just going to do more cardio and I'm going to starve myself. Those are two of the worst things that you could do. It's great that you're keeping fit, that's brilliant, but replace your cardio with strength training. Once we hit midlife, it's just a simple truth. We need to replace cardio with strength training. If you are starving yourself, that is also just going to cause your body to hang on to more fat when you start to eat again. Starving is not a sustainable practice. Plus, it's horrible. Plus, it puts your body into stress. Yes, you will lose weight, but the chances are you'll put even more weight on once you finish your starvation mode. And it's just not sustainable. Everything that I talk about it helps you achieve your goals in a healthy way, but it's also, more importantly, helps you keep those goals, maintain your healthy weight, maintain your healthy mind going forward. It's not a quick fix. This is life. What you start today, if you follow my tips, you get this for life. And I can promise you it's well worth following. It's well worth getting, because it makes you feel so much more energized and relaxed, and you're just healthier. So firstly, cinnamon is the one I'm going to talk about. Now, cinnamon, I eat a lot of curries purposely because spices are so anti-inflammatory. They've got so many great compounds in them. There is another one that I'm going to be mentioning soon that I also eat a lot of. But cinnamon is brilliant for speeding up our metabolism. It helps us burn fat more effectively. It's also a great appetite suppressant. So if you have like sugar cravings, or you've slept badly the night before, you've been out on a bit of a boozy night the night before, and you're reaching for all the sugary stuff, if you put a teaspoon of cinnamon powder in your coffee, or indeed your water, or you could sprinkle it on some yogurt or on your cereals, whatever it might be, or in a smoothie, it's going to have a really positive impact on your metabolism, full stop. It's recommended to start your day off with some cinnamon water. Personally, I drink apple cider vinegar in the morning. I have a pint of that, a pint of water with about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in it in the morning. But cinnamon is a great way to start your day. I might actually start incorporating a sprinkle of cinnamon on my apple cider vinegar water too, because why not? You only need a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or if you're going to use a cinnamon stick, let it seep in hot water for about 20 minutes, and then you can use that as like a cinnamon tea. But that is going to have an anti-inflammatory effect. It's going to stabilize your blood sugars. It's going to help rev up your metabolism and help you burn fat more effectively. And if you eat curries as well, stick some cinnamon into it. Use cinnamon wherever you can. People love apple, if you've got like an apple tart, stick some cinnamon in it. Personally, I actually don't like cinnamon with apple, but if you do, then consider ways that you can incorporate some more cinnamon into your day. There are people that struggle with cinnamon if you have it later at night. So it can help you sleep better. It can disturb your sleep. So take it in the morning. And if you're trying it later on in the day, just notice whether it affects your sleep quality. Does it improve it or does it make it worse? So just be aware of that. Number 2 is flaxseed. Flax seeds contain lignans and ALA acids, which are incredibly beneficial for our body on the whole. They're also packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Now, omega-3 fatty acids are essential fatty acids. We have to get them from our food, and flax seeds are a really great way of getting a really good portion of them. They're full of fiber, so they're going to help to keep you fuller for longer. They're going to help with your digestion, which is going to help your gut health. Because they're so full of fiber, they act as prebiotics, so they help to feed the probiotics, the healthy bacteria in your gut, which is also going to have an anti-inflammatory effect on the body, and is going to help you to detoxify. Because I talk to so many ladies who are constipated. Adding flax seeds to ground flax seeds are probably the most effective. But you can add them to your smoothies, you can add them to your cereals, you can sprinkle them onto salads. So many ways that you can incorporate flax seeds into your diet. So they will help you speed up your metabolism and also help you to shed weight. Number 3 is ginger. Ginger, again, is something that I tend to eat a lot of. Again, I incorporate into my curries. I love ginger. You can either have it fresh, or you can use the powdered form. It contains, I think it's something like 2,000 compounds, specifically gingerols and chagols. Those are things that are anti-inflammatory. They have a really soothing effect on the body. They'll help to boost your metabolism. They'll help you to burn fat faster. They're very high in antioxidant properties, and those essentially help you to sort of combat the effect of free radicals on our bodies. Also anti-inflammatory. Studies have also shown that ginger specifically will help you reduce fat around the belly more effectively than a lot of other compounds. I think probably the best way to have ginger is either incorporate it into your food, or again have like a ginger and maybe lemon tea. So like you did with the cinnamon stick, steep some ginger, ginger root, part of a ginger root, into some hot water for a while, maybe 20 minutes. Add the juice of half a lemon. And if you find that too sour or too bitter, add a teaspoon of honey, raw honey, because honey, again, is anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial. So you're going to have a real powerhouse of a drink there. You could even chill it once it's been warmed up. You need the warm water to extract the compounds from the ginger. But once you could let that cool, and you could have it as a chilled iced beverage. I would even stick some fresh mint leaves in it and make like a sort of healthy cocktail. I think that'd be absolutely delicious. Number 4 is lentils. Lentils help to, again, boost our metabolism. They're high in fiber and magnesium. They're also rich in folic acid. They help us to balance our hormones really, really effectively. They're also high in antioxidants, which helps us to beat the effect of free radicals, which we are all surrounded with. It's part of the oxidative process. It's, like oxidative stress is when a metal goes rusty. Obviously, we're not going rusty, but that's free radicals have the same effect on or a similar effect, oxidative stress, on our cells. So we want foods that are essentially going to help us combat that effect of free radicals. If you have an anti-inflammatory diet, you can see it in your skin. If you have a diet or a lifestyle that promotes inflammation, one of the first places you're going to notice it is your skin. You're going to have more wrinkles. You're going to have strange pigmentation. You're going to look more tired. So anti-inflammatory properties, as well as being really good for the outside of us, are brilliant for helping. You look like you're blossoming when you're having an anti-inflammatory lifestyle, and you just feel so much better as well. Lentils are also really high in fiber and protein, and obviously low in fats. Personally, they make me a bit gassy. You can use asafoetida. You can get it from like a spice shop. Asafoetida, you can put a little bit of that. It's a sort of yellowy powder into your curries or your lentils when you're boiling them, and that just helps to get rid of some of those compounds that might make you a little bit gassy. You can also get kombu, kombu. It's like it's a dried seaweed, comes in like small sheets. You can lower some of that into your lentils while you're cooking it, and that also helps to get rid of the gassy effect. So asafoetida and kombu are very useful things as far as I'm concerned. And then finally, my favorite, number 5, avocados. We need healthy fats. Please never think that you shouldn't eat fats. We need them for our brain. We need them for our nervous system. If you're struggling with anxiety through the menopause, you need them even more. Avocados are actually a fruit, and they are one of the healthiest things you can eat. Normally, you don't want more than half an avocado a day. Sometimes I do eat a whole one, but I have at least half an avocado pretty much every single day. I'm absolutely addicted to them. They will help to dampen down the inflammatory response because it's healthy fats. Again, it's really good for your joints, for your skin, for your bones. Avocados contain mostly monounsaturated fat, a small amount of saturated fat and polyunsaturated fat, but most of it is monounsaturated, and that's the same sort of fat. It contains aloic acid, and that comes, you find that also in olives and also in olive oil. So it's a really healthy fat. It's very much part of the Mediterranean diet. I know we all hear that, but it's true. In Italy, I can't remember, but they've got one of the or Sardinia, they have one of the highest populations of centenarians around the world. So the Mediterranean diet definitely has a lot of positives about it. And a lot of that, I think, is due to the oleic acid that they eat and the wide range of fruits and vegetables that they eat in their diets. But do know that healthy fats are an incredibly important aspect of your diet. When I talk to so many people who, okay, they may be cutting out the sugar, but they're also cutting out the fats. Fats are so important for us. So out of those 5, which of those are you eating on a regular basis? So just to recap, you've got cinnamon, you've got flax seeds, you've got ginger, you've got lentils, you've got avocados. Try and incorporate all of those more often into your food. It's not just going to help you lose fat more effectively. You will feel so much better because you'll have an anti-inflammatory response. You're going to be adding such significantly important compounds into your diet. It should keep you feeling more energized. It will be keeping you feeling more happy. You're going to be moving things through faster and more effectively. So I'd be really interested. Drop in the comments below, which of these do you already use daily and which of these are you actually going to start to incorporate into your diet? Track how you feel. Maybe, start today or tomorrow. Make a note. How do you feel? Rate yourself out of 0 out of 5. What's your energy level like on the whole? What's your sleep like on the whole? What are your bowel movements like on the whole? And what do you weigh if you've got a set of scales? Or maybe measure yourself. That's, I think, a safer option. Just measure yourself around your middle. Start to incorporate these things into your diet daily and commit to doing it daily. And then, in 2 weeks' time, measure again, and then please message me because I'd be absolutely fascinated to hear how you've got on with it. So I hope that's been helpful to you. Please make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, you subscribe so you don't miss future videos, and if you're watching this on social media, please give it a thumbs up and drop in the comments what you're going to change and which you incorporate already. Thanks for your time today, and appreciate your company.